YouTube, what is good, man? It's your boy Jason from the Lock Talk, and we're here to talk about every single MLB game today for June 11th. We got some early and late games, and I'm here to break it down with you. Let's go get some winners. Cue that intro.
Let's smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.
And yeah, man, we had a great day yesterday. And if you watched my video, you got some winners. But if you were with me in premium, we had another winning day. And I'm going to show you from my side. We had these three plays right here. I got so close with the Nationals money line, man. They had a huge lead, but that bullpen gave it up. I was so crushed between first five and money line. But hey, man, we took a big dog shot, could have won. But before that, man, we had a sweep, man. So we've been on absolute fire. So let's keep it going. If you want to join us, man, go to the pinned comment down below. Grab yourself a package. I put a special price down there for anyone that watches this video. But let's talk about all the games today, man. I'm going to talk about all the games in the MLB, and I'll also do the giveaway for whoever commented on my last video, man. So we have a lot of games. I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as I can. But as I always say, man, if you want to see me come up here and keep on dropping plays like this, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a number 8 for the good vibes, man, because number 8 is the money number, man. Let's get that moolah today, man, all right? So let's talk about the first game on the board. We have the Miami Marlins against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bailey Falter against Kyle Quantrill. Oops, sorry. I want to make sure you guys see all the names. But I think it's a tough matchup, man. I told you guys yesterday, Miami first 5 run line. They won outright in the first 5. I think these are the two better pitchers of their respective teams. Kyle Quantrill from the Rockies, but he's been pretty good, man. And at the same time, Bailey Falters of a huge game where he just absolutely blanked out the Phillies, bro. So, I mean, I think both pitchers can do well. I think, though, it's a 50-50 type game. I think the Miami Marlins can definitely get to Bailey Falter in some aspect. But at the same time, I also think, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they've been playing very well. And sometimes, man, teams just got to bet them when they're on good streaks. Regardless, though, I would lean at this price in a 50-50 type spot on a getaway day for the Marlins. I take the Marlins money line. Not rushing to bet it, but I do think Miami Marlins, it's an even matchup almost in terms of hitting stats. The pitching stats as well, I'd say Kyle Quantrill is slightly the better starting pitcher. And both teams, Pittsburgh definitely has the bullpen advantage. So, again, maybe you could do Miami Marlins first 5 money line, first 5 run line. But I think at a pick'em spot or a game I think is truly 50-50, I will lean with the Marlins in this one. All right, guys, next game. It's another 1 p.m. Eastern time game. We have the Chicago Cubs against the Phillies once again, man. Jesus Luzardo against Ben Brown. And, man, look, this game is kind of frustrating because Jesus Luzardo got absolutely crushed his last game. I thought it was a good spot for him to bounce back, and now he's going to face another team who have good hitting stats, but not as good against left-handed pitching. Chicago, obviously, an amazing hitting team, but lefties, at least over the last 2 weeks and 30 days, have been one of the lower quartile teams. So maybe this is the one they bounce back because he got rocked his last one. We'll see how he does today. Ben Brown, though, on the other side, ooh, man, I mean, I don't know. He is okay. He's not that great, man. I mean, he has a pretty good xFIP, though. So he's been somewhat fairly impressive. Phillies, again, they just have not been hitting well. Over the past 30 days, over the past 2 weeks, not been the best hitting numbers. And it's another pick-em type spot. I mean, like I said, man, I'm just going to go with the bats. I do think, obviously, Jesus Luzardo, he could maybe bounce back here. We could see maybe a lower scoring game to start the day off. But it's the bullpen, man. The bullpen for the Phillies are one of the worst in the league. And Chicago Cubs have great bats, man. So I'm going to have to roll with the Cubs again, man. Giving the Cubs money line, plus money. Another game where I think could be close, and if it comes down to the bullpen, I definitely so far trust the Phillies a little bit more. I mean, I trust the Cubs a little bit more. I definitely do not trust that Phillies bullpen at all. All right, next game on the board. We took the Reds first 5 last game, and now going to be playing again the Cleveland Guardians. Logan Allen for the Cleveland Guardians against Nick Lodolo. Lodolo, man, I mean, he is not the best. He doesn't have the best numbers on the road, I believe. Let me see. I'm going to take a look real quick for you guys very quickly. But he has not had good numbers against this Cleveland team. He also struggles a lot against left-handed bats, and the Guardians have a ton of left-handed bats. If there's any type of group or setup that he does poorly against, it's left-handed bats, and particularly, yes, he does better on the road than at home. So the thing is, even though he does struggle against left-handed bats, will this be a problem? Because the Guardians have not been able to hit lefties at all, man. I mean, you saw yesterday, they couldn't score anything. Granted, Lodolo's not their best left-handed pitcher, but he is a good, solid one. I do like Lodolo a lot. Logan Allen, he's not been that impressive in my opinion. Some people do like him, but he has a pretty high xFIP. I have him rated right now at over a 500 xFIP, so that's not good. Walks a lot of guys. I don't know, man. I just kind of got to go with what's been working, man. Even though Lodolo's been pretty terrible on the road, this Cleveland team has not been able to hit anyone. Could this be the game they wake up and smack Lodolo around? For sure. But I also don't think Logan Allen's going to be perfect either, so I think he could give up some runs. And the Cleveland bullpen's actually rated worse than the Reds, so I take the Reds again, man. Maybe first drive, maybe the whole game, but I will lean Reds. I will say, though, I am a little scared that possibly Guardians could wake up, but you're going to have to prove it to me. But at plus money, you're not taking a bad chance at that. All right, next game on the board. We have the Atlanta Braves against the Milwaukee Brewers. Chad Patrick against Schwellenbach. And Chad Patrick, man, he's been one of the best first 5 pitchers in the league. He let me down in the last game, gave up a run. But now he's going to face an Atlanta team who's definitely been stepping up their bats. Milwaukee, in their own right, has been doing a little bit better. But, look, I think Schwellenbach is an excellent pitcher. Very low xFIP. Chad Patrick's numbers are a little bit higher. I think they're also somewhat unsustainable. But, man, -1, I think it's a little bit higher because obviously we're using Novik. If you guys want to get on this book right here, best lines in the industry, I'll put a link down below so you guys get a 50% off your first deposit. But regardless, -140 on most books. I don't know if I love that price too much. I think it's a little bit rich. There's some value with the Milwaukee, but look, man, I think the Atlanta Braves, they've been hitting very well. I think they have the starting pitching advantage. So I'd roll with the Atlanta Braves. Don't love the price, though, I will say, but that's who I think wins. It's not super unreasonable, though, but I do think it's a little bit rich. But, yeah, give me the Atlanta Braves. Wouldn't lay run line. I think it could be a very close game because Chad Patrick is a very good pitcher. It may come down to the bullpens and the bats. I think the batting edge slightly goes to the Braves, and the bullpen edge does as well. I think maybe the starting pitching edge, Schwellenbach might be a little bit better, but I'd say it's kind of a wash in my opinion. All right, guys, we have 15 games today, so I'm just going to keep on rolling through this as quickly as I can. Obviously, I can't give you every single stat. This video would take hours. So, Toronto Blue Jays next game against Matthew Liberatore against Eric Lauer. And simply put, I think Liberatore has been an excellent pitcher. He is a left-handed pitcher going against a very, very, very dangerous Blue Jays team. So, Lauer, he's been okay, man. Liberatore has that strikeout stuff. The thing is about the Blue Jays, they've been hitting lefties good, but on the road, not been as much of the case. But overall, against left-handed pitching, top 3, man, overall. And that includes their home stats where they've been hitting the best at. Away from the home field, hasn't been as much. Yeah, look, they did get the job done last game. They absolutely blew out. They didn't blow them out. They were blowing them out, but they ended up coming back and winning. But they got 10 runs. They've been hitting well home, away. So, hey, maybe the Blue Jays continue to do this. And they've been doing it even on the road, man. Got 6 runs against the Twins here, 5 runs on the road here. So even on the road, they've still been scoring 3 or more earned runs in every single game so far. So, look, I think Liberatore, though, he is, I think, the better pitcher. I think the Cardinals, they have good numbers against left-handed pitching as well, especially at home. So I like Liberatore a little bit more. The only thing that gets me concerned is the Cardinals bullpen. It is not as good. So the reason I'm saying this because I do think Liberatore can give up runs. I'll take the over in this game. I'll also say in terms of the weather, St. Louis is not the best, but it doesn't look to be super neutralizing. So give me the over 8.5. I think we could see runs on both sides of the game, even though we just saw a higher scoring game last time out. All right, guys, next game on the board, we have the Seattle Mariners against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Eduardo Rodriguez against Brian Wu. Eduardo Rodriguez, we faded him last time. This guy is not good. He gives up a lot of runs, a lot of contact. I also walks guys as well. So I'm not the biggest Eduardo Rodriguez fan. Brian Wu on the other side, he's been very impressive. I think he's been a great pitcher, but Arizona can definitely get to him. He is not impossible to pitch against, to bat against. And I think this Arizona team can get to anyone right now. They're probably the number 1 team right now against right-handed pitching. So I could definitely see him struggling here. I see Eduardo Rodriguez struggling here. Brian Wu, the one thing too is he's not as good on the road than at home. And he also has another split that there is a slight weakness on. And he is not as good against left-handed bats than right-handed bats. Obviously, the Diamondbacks have a ton of left-handed bats on their side. So I do think this could be a prime spot for him to get absolutely rocked. But also their bullpens, man, like Seattle and Arizona. I mean, I'll say Seattle's bullpen is definitely better, but the Arizona bullpen is not good either. So we get runs from Mariners. I think the Diamondbacks can also help out here as well. Weather is like pretty neutral for runs, so it's not going to help us a lot, but it's not going to deter us. I like the over 8.5, even with Brian Wu on the other side. I think the Diamondbacks can get to him. But I also think even though the Seattle bats have not looked the best, I think they can get to Eduardo Rodriguez. So it's a contrarian over and under. I imagine, let's see where the money's at. I imagine, let's see, a lot more money, a lot more bets look to be on the under. I think a lot of it is because of Brian Wu pitching. But I think Arizona can get to him. They've gotten to him before. All right, next game, man. We got the Athletics against the Los Angeles Angels, 4 p.m. Eastern time start. We got Kyle Hendricks against JP Sears. Look, I don't know. Angels have not been the best team against hitting against left-handed pitching. It's been pretty terrible. But JP Sears has also not looked that great. Pretty high xFIP. The hitting environment is also, okay, man. I mean, this is a pretty high number. 9.5 is a pretty high one. So I do think the Athletics can definitely get to Kyle Hendricks. But I don't know. JP Sears, I'm a little concerned that the Angels maybe could wake up against him. So it's a tough one for me. I'd take my chances. I'll go with the Athletics money line. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the Angels can get to him as well. So this could be a pretty sketchy type one. I will also say this, the bullpens on both sides are not good either. So, Athletics could give this game up, but the Angels could as well. But in a game where I think it's 50-50 and maybe we have a slight pitching edge with maybe JPC's a little bit, but the batting edge for sure, at least as of late, I take the Athletics in this game. And all right, guys, we're almost halfway there. This is the game number 8. This is the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Padres, man. So I will be doing the giveaway at the end of the video. So if you're sticking around this far, man, thank you so much. Let's keep on cracking through these, man. The Dodgers against the Padres. We got Randy Vasquez against Robletzky. And look, man, I mean, simply put, the Padres, I mean, they've been doing a little bit better as of late. Randy Vasquez, I don't know, man. This is a hard game for me. I do think the Dodgers can wake back up. I don't like Randy Vasquez, but I also think Robletzky is not good either. So given that, I'll take the over in this game. Padres Park is not the best for hitting today, but, I mean, there's a lot of good hitting environments today, so it's not saying too much. But Robletzky's not a good quality starting pitcher. I don't think Randy Vasquez is either. Dodgers could definitely crack him. I'll just take the over, but I'm not in love with this game, to be perfectly honest. All right, guys, next game on the board. We have let's see, hold on. Tigers against the Orioles. This is now the later starts, man. 6:35 Eastern time. Zach Eflin against Casey Mize. Hey, look, man, I think Eflin's a decent pitcher, but I do like Casey Mize a lot. I like him early. I also think, the Baltimore bullpen's definitely been stepping it up. The bats have been somewhat equal. I mean, I think the Orioles, from their terrible start, and even still, like, their terrible run so far, given how much talent they have, they've definitely been stepping it up. But Tigers got the win in their last game, 5-3. Before that, in Chicago, lost 0-4. Yeah, man, I mean, I think I'm going to have to lean with this is what I'll go with. I think I like Detroit early, first 5 money line. I think Casey Mize can hold his own early in this game, and especially at plus money. I like our chances here. Zach Eflin, he's been good, man. But Zach Eflin, we'll see. I just don't trust the Orioles bats still. But hey, until they prove me wrong, I will say this though: Zach Eflin does have extremely good numbers against this Tigers team. But at the same, and on the other side, Mize not been the best. So I'm taking a shot here. But plus money, I like the value. Give me the Tigers first 5 money line. Casey Mize been holding his own. Let's see. All right, man. Next game. And this game broke my heart. Almost had the sweep. Nationals, bro, But they were a huge plus price today, plus 240. David Peterson against Jake Irvin. And look, then Peterson, he's not been the best pitcher in the world, but I will say this, man. The Nationals have definitely been struggling against left-handed pitching. Bottom-ranked team, 25th ranked over the last 2 weeks, 23rd ranked in the last 30 days, but away from the home field, been hitting a little bit better. On the other side, though, Mets have been hitting right-handed pitching very well, and Jake Irvin has not been the best. He has some history with this team, but I just think this price is a little bit crazy. I don't know if the Mets are gonna blow them out this much. I did see a very interesting line, and I think if you guys want to take it, I am thinking about taking this. But you could do, let's see, where is it? You could do Nationals first 5 run line. I want to move the time. Nationals first 5 run line plus 1.5. I don't think the Mets are gonna blow these guys out to start the game. Even though I will say Jake Irvin's numbers on the road are not the best, but plus 1.5 in 5 innings is a whole lot. Yes, I mean, like I said, the Nationals not been hitting lefties that well, but for you to get plus 1.5 in the first 5 is a whole lot. You're paying a decent amount of juice, but hey, man, look, I take my chance here. Nationals first 5 plus 1.5 is not a bad look at all. I think this game could play close. I think the Nationals could possibly win this game, but Peterson, that's a lot of points though, man. So give me the Nationals plus the 1.5 runs early in this game. But hey, if we lose that, they lose by 2, is what it is. But anytime you get a number like that, you kind of have to consider it, in my opinion. But all right, guys, next game on the board, we have the Tampa Bay Rays against the Boston Red Sox. Walker Buehler against Zach Littell. And Zach Littell, he's looked very good, man. He's been performing a lot better, man, from his nasty start where he was getting absolutely rocked. Was one of the worst first 5 pitchers in the league. He's improved his expected numbers. And given all that, man, I think the Red Sox bats have definitely been waking up. And we'll get some of the bullpen guys back from the Tampa Bay Rays, even though, I mean, the Pepio did not perform the best to start, and that put Tampa behind early in that game. But I think, given how well Zach Littell's been looking and how good the bats for the Rays have been, even though they didn't do the best last night against Giolito, at a pick-em price plus money, give me the Tampa Bay Rays again, man. I think Walker Buehler is not a good starting pitcher. Yeah, he has a great name from being on the Dodgers and things like that, but he's not had the best starts, man. Expected fit very high. K to walk ratio is still below league average. K percentage below league average. Give me Tampa Bay. Does Littell blow me up? Maybe. Pause, but I take the Tampa Bay Rays once again at plus money on the road. Give me Tampa Bay in this one. All right, guys, let's see. We're more than halfway there. We're almost done. We've gone through 11 games. We have a few more left, so I appreciate your patience. For everyone who's been listening to this long, man, you're a real one. Next game we got on the board is the Texas Rangers against the Minnesota Twins. David Festa against Jack Leiter. Jack Leiter, man, his numbers have not looked good, but I mean, he's been doing a little bit better. The Rangers have been doing a little bit better as well. Let's see. That's not it. Zach, there you go. Jack. Rangers absolutely scored a ton last game, and I said it, man. Will their bats wake up? And their bats finally did wake up. We'll see, man. This is going to be – they went against Simeon Woods-Richardson, who was not a good pitcher. Festa has been a good prospect, but, I mean, he has his own runs, man. I mean, he is not the best either, but he has that strikeout stuff, and Texas can strike out. So I think David Festa could have a decent outing. I think the Twins' bullpen – not been the best recently. Rangers bullpen's definitely been better, but I don't like Jack Leiter at all, man. I think he is good, but a little bit overrated. So I think in a bounce back spot, there's a reason why Minnesota Twins are minus 140 after a terrible performance. I think they bounce back here and get the win. Give me the Minnesota Twins money line against the Rangers. All right, guys, let's keep on moving these down. I gotta, scroll down for you guys. Let's see. All right. In the next few games, man, we got this one right here. And I warned you guys yesterday. I mean, I did say I did lean the Royals super wrong. But at the price, I was like, the Yankees could definitely get to the prospect in Cameron. And they did, man. And this one's another test because Bubic has been excellent this year. And the Yankees, again, amazing against left-handed pitching. And now they got Clark Schmidt going against the Royals. Ooh, this is a tough one, man, because I don't think Clark Schmidt is that amazing, but Bubic has been incredible, man. It's a tough one for me. It's really going to be if Bubic can hold his own against a very, very dangerous Yankees team who's been absolutely crushing left-handed pitching, and can Schmidt hold his own too, while the Royals have been hitting not that great against right-handed pitching. So you have a really good pitcher against a really good hitting team, and then a decent pitcher against a not-so-crazy hitting team right now. I don't know, man. I think at a short money line price, I take my chances with the Yankees, man. Yankees minus 118 on ProfitX. You guys want that line? Definitely go get it there. I mean, it looks to be the best line. Novig and ProfitX. Again, guys, I'm telling you guys, there's a big difference. Minus 124, minus 118. Yankees, I think, have the better bats, the better bullpen, and I think that's going to play big volume in this game. But we'll see, man. Bubic can shut them down like he's been shutting down every team. I take my chances at a shorter price. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's keep on moving with this, man. I'm trying to do my best to kind of make this video like less than 20 minutes, but it's not been working out. This one should be quick, though. Chicago White Sox against the Houston Astros. Ryan Gusto against Sean Burke. And look, Astros had a lot of chances to win that game. They just couldn't execute. But I do think Ryan Gusto has a good performance here. I do like Ryan Gusto. I think he's a solid pitcher. And even though his expected numbers have not been the best, he walks a lot of guys, doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. We'll see, man. Sean Burke, though, I mean, he's been okay. It's tough, man. This is such a tough game. I don't want to lay minus 160 with the Houston Astros, but I think you kind of have to. Chicago White Sox, we'll see how they do. Gusto, I think he bounces back in this game. I think this is a decent matchup for him. But I'll probably skip this game. It's not something I want to lay, but I do think the Astros win. But you're forcing me to make the play for the video. Give me the Astros money line. All right, guys, we're at the very end. The last game on the board. And this one, not too much to talk about, though. The Giants against the Colorado Rockies. We got Robbie Ray against Kyle Freeland. And I'm just going to go here, man. I like the under in this game, even though, obviously, the weather's always amazing in Colorado. I think Robbie Ray can hold his own, get the strikeouts. And at the same time, Kyle Freeland, a very seasoned Colorado Rockies pitcher, can, minimize the damage done by this Giants team who has not been hitting well on the road. Again, like I said, Giants hit well at home somehow, a lot less on the road. I think this number is low for a Colorado Rockies game, but I think Robbie Ray does well, and so does Kyle Freeland, so they limit the runs. Who I think wins, I don't know, man. Lowest scoring game, I'll probably say Rockies plus 1.5. Rockies been rolling too, man. They won their last game, right? So give me the under on this game, though, and that's the wrap up for the entire slate. And let me do that one last thing, man. Let me announce the winner for the free daily card. So let's go to the comment picker, man. I'm going to go to the YouTube channel from the last video. So just to show you guys. Let's go. Oops. I'm going to go to my last video. And shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Thank you so much. I hope you guys been enjoying these videos, man, and really getting the value. So I'm going to take the link. Right here, you take the link from this video and we put it into right here. Let's see. Right here, and then we gotta go do some simple math. Get these YouTube comments. We got 13, man. So the YouTube comments have been growing, man. So thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. And let's get the winner for the daily card is TJ Nowhere 3749. Thank you so much for your comment, man. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll give you a free daily card on me. And, guys, you guys want to be a part of this, just leave a comment down below. Anything, but I'd say leave a number 8 for that good luck. 8 is the money number. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Good luck.